Thereupon I ask you, my brothers and sisters, to fear Allah and know that it is your own or your way, inshaAllah, to success. As Allah said in the Quran correctly, the people that fear Allah are the successful. Allah has created us in this earth and has made us in need of Him. And with His mercy, He has made for us a spouse to live with. And He has given us so many blessings. As said in the Quran, to the nearest meaning, that from His sides He have made spouses for you to live with and have mercy upon you. The marriage is an important connection in Islam, and it is indeed something highly recommended in our religion, and it makes mankind's situation much more comfortable after marriage. And with successful marriage, you gain a successful life. Husband and wife connected by so many feelings and emotions, and ultimately the goal is to please Allah. And if you live under that banner of trying to please Allah, Allah will ensure that you are successful with your spouse. And the Prophet ﷺ has also talked about this many times and mentioned it in various hadiths to ensure that it is successful and that mankind does take this seriously. Also in the Quran and Hadith has been a lot of laws and regulations that's brought down to us to teach us so many aspects from marriage, how to go on about doing it, how to choose the spouse, and also even divorce and how it should be done appropriately. Also, it shows that marriage is a relationship by two people, and by sympathy and by having correct emotions between both of them, it will ensure that insha'Allah they live happily. And if any situation occurs, such as problems between the couples, then the person who is in fault will be held responsible for this, even if it is both the man and the woman. And being patient in these circumstances will inshallah ensure that you are rewarded highly for this, especially if injustice is coming from the other party. O Muslims, and how can families live happily if there are problems with this family? This could be by the man or the woman. An example would be a woman who is highly demanding and talks much nonsense and does not fulfill her rights to her husbands, and is more demanding and is more complaining than anything else to her husband. How can she bring happy in her family if she is like that? And with the man, if he brings trouble all the time and he does not listen to his wife or does not consult her. And as the Prophet ﷺ has said, he was asked, have you seen hell? He said, I have seen hell, and the majority of its people are women. And this is due to them being ungrateful, and this occurs greatly in marriage. O dear husband and wife, fear Allah in your marriage life. Do not destroy this relationship between you, and fulfill the rights Allah has put on you as a man and as a woman. And it's important to use common sense and ensure that you are fulfilling your rights that Allah has provided. to live happily and create a family. And as Allah has said in the Quran to the nearest meaning, they do what they can do best, and the men are higher than them a stage. And also in another place, narrated in a hadith, that women have rights upon men and men have rights upon women. And also when coming to marriage, you have to ensure you look for a spouse where you look for the most important things that Allah and the Prophet ﷺ has narrated to us, and not make it impossible for yourself to get married by having so many conditions. And I say what you hear, and I ask Allah to ask us for forgiveness, as we need to ask Allah for forgiveness. So thereupon, let's ask Allah for forgiveness, as He is the most merciful and forgiveful. All praise is due to Allah. We praise Him, we seek His help, we ask for His forgiveness. I bear witness that there is no one worthy of worship apart of Allah, and that Muhammad is His final prophet and messenger. All salutations we send to our Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. O you Muslim woman, or Muslim wife, be compatible for your husband. You be what you can for him, and he will ensure that he pleases you, inshallah. As this is a two-way relationship where both parties need to be involved and accept